So what the hell is going on? Out on the highway again. And living every day like it's my last, man. My last over here, and the last over here. But you know what? All you younger people, show respect to your elders, people that are older than you. And don't feel embarrassed if you feel the need to help an older person. You know, you see someone with a cane or that walking thing where it has the two balls on one end and then the cane like on the other thing where you walk, you step into it, and you push it away and you step into it again. Bullshit. Old age bullshit. But, as I'm telling you, time flies and you're going to be there before you know it. And, I'm living it up, man. I'm doing whatever I want, whenever I want, wherever I want. Thinking about going to an NFL game next month because one of my favorite teams is playing in the city that's an hour and a half away from me. I don't give a fuck. I'm living it up every day like it's my last. Oh, if you're a musician, I'm a guitar player. There's this big musician store in Fort Wayne, Indiana called Sweetwater. And the last Saturday of this month, September, they're having what's called Gear Fest. It used to be a 2-day thing, actually. I think it might have even been a 3-day. Then it went to 2-day, now it's just 1 day. 9 to 5 on Saturday. The 26th or something. I don't know, I can look it up, but looking at the videos on YouTube, it looks like an amazing, well, I know it's an amazing place. I bought guitars from there. And probably effects, I can't recall. But I recently bought a guitar from them when I turned 60. And I know I shouldn't have, you know, I mean, try and live frugally, and, you know, I got retirement and bullshit. But I'm like, you know, I'm not going to retire and, you know, the age-old notion, society standards bullshit where you sit on that rocking bench on the front porch, and then 4 months later you're dead. I've seen and heard it happen all the time, man. They're sitting on that rocking bench, whatever it's called, and they're dead in 4 months. It's ridiculous. And so I'm going to do it up until the end. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't care. You know, I'm looking out for number one, always. And doing great. Treating myself great. Doing, you know, that's what you got to do. But you got to stay healthy, too. I don't know, what the fuck else is there to talk about besides health and wealth and sex? You know, and everybody, all the younger people are freaking out. They're all freaking out. You know, and feminism is bullshit. And it's all gotten ridiculous. So, I don't know, what do you want to talk about? You ask me a question, I'll give you your answer. Alright, so yeah. Just do that. Say, Tom, I got a question. Why is life such a crock of shit? No, you don't have to ask that. I'm just joking around. But anyway. So, what do we got so far? 4 minutes. And, oh yeah, going kayaking. I got invited to another kayaking this Sunday instead of Saturday. Last Saturday, I went kayaking on this part, and we came back. There's this old-looking seafood restaurant that we went to, and it was unbelievable. I mean, the boiled shrimp, flounder, French fries, hush puppies, and coleslaw. The coleslaw sucked. It was the only thing that was terrible. But the other, I haven't had hush puppies in a while, and I really don't like to eat them, but I ate them anyway, because, you know, I don't give a fuck. So, with the boiled shrimp, I don't like to, you know, have it where you gotta peel, and you get all that crap all over your fingers. and I had like 10 napkins because it was such a mess. I ate everything with my hands, though. I didn't bother with a fork because it was like on a small plate, and then I put everything on top of each other. So I said, "Oh, all right, well, screw it. I'm not, I could have went around the corner and grabbed a one of those to-go boxes and put it in there and ate it. I said, screw it. I'll just eat it like it is, People next to me, they had oysters, I remember, and it's cool as hell, man. I don't give a fuck. Right on the water. It's like, oh my God, can you imagine waking up to this every day? And having your morning coffee to right on the frickin' ocean, and beautiful houses, and everybody's naked. I'm joking, they weren't naked, but it was a blast. I'll tell you. Oh, there was I was ahead of everybody at one point, and there was some creature swimming, like, to my left, about maybe, 10 feet. I could not tell what it was. It had like a black head, and it would like glance over and then turn its head back the other way, and then glance over again, like really slow. And I'm like, is that a turtle or is that a manatee maybe? It wasn't a dolphin or a shark. And then the people behind me saw it because they were on the SUPs, SUP, stand-up paddleboard. I was on a kayak. And they kept yelling, hey, what is that? What is that to your left? I was like, I don't know. It swam along with me for a while, and then it went underwater. And that was it. I have no idea what it was. But it had like a black, narrow head. And it would glance at me and then turn and then glance back with the one eye, and then turn like it just was looking to see what I was. Maybe it was a dolphin and it just looked dark because of the way the sun was or something. Because one time I was kayaking by myself and a dolphin jumped out of the water right next to me, like about 5 feet, maybe even closer. It was close. Looking to see what I was. And I was looking the other way, and then I heard the noise. I turned and scared the shit out of me because I thought it was a shark. But then I saw the bend and everything, and then, sharks aren't going to jump out of water to see what you are. I highly doubt it. They might, but not like a dolphin. But, and another time, when we went down the canal the water's filthy from all the boats and the gas and the dead oysters. It is just nasty. It's dark brown, and it goes out into the ocean. And then the container ships are right there. So the whole area is just dark brown muck. And these dolphins are swimming in it, and I'm like, don't these dolphins know to get the hell out of here? And one time I was on the kayak coming back down the creek, and there was a dolphin in front of me, heading right toward me, and it had its mouth open really wide, like it was trying to catch its breath, or it knew, like, bah! This is terrible! And then it dove right when it hit, before my kayak, it went under, and I could, saw a little of it, but then, the water's so dark. But that was cool. I really dug that, man, I mean, if I was still living in the city I was born and raised in, I wouldn't have seen any of this, or done any of this. People are like, oh, you drove the hour and a half that you usually drive again? So yeah. So why? What should I do? Should I sit home and watch some stupid shit on TV? Are you kidding me? I'm gone, man. Living it up. And I can't wait till they do the bike rides again. Because I did film that one on Kiowa Island, which was excellent. There's another one further down in Beaufort, South Carolina. This really long trail, and then it leads over to these awesome restaurants and stuff. And I don't know how long it's going to take to go on that one again, because that's a hike for me and them. It's probably an hour for them and 2 hours for me, 2.5 hours for me. But then in the other direction, there's another bike trail that's an hour and a half away. That's like 30 miles. And that, at some point, has some smaller restaurants and ice cream places, and I think coffee places. And there's a college nearby where you can take this one trail over towards the college that shoots straight up. I had to stop halfway. I'm not a kid anymore. Are you fucking kidding me with this? If I had my e-bike, I would have made it, but I had my regular Trek bike at the time. So there's no way. I'm right here and now. But that's it, man. You know, you're not going to achieve anything or go anywhere being stoned or drunk or whatever else. But you know, when I went into a gas station a couple hours ago to look if I could find one of those suction cup to the windshield phone holders, I knew it would be a piece of shit, and it was. I went right back in with it. I said, this is junk. It's not even holding on to my phone or the windshield. And but when I went in there was two girls working there, a black chick and a white chick. They both had tats all over their arms. The white chick had a nasal piercing. You know, in 10 years, when you look back and see what the hell was I thinking, and not only that, now I'm surprised anyone would take you serious. I mean, the tattoos are all right, but a nasal piercing, I don't know if I'd hire anyone if I had a place and, you know, hey, this is a serious business. You two are walking around extremely slow, like you totally, I know you don't care because you're young. You're not going to give a shit. You're working for somebody else, you're young, and you're not going to care. That's what I'm thinking about. You know, like if I ever start my own business, I ended up hiring younger people, they're not going to give a shit. I was there. I didn't give a shit. I know. You know, and don't try to think you're trying to kid the people that are older than you. Man, they've been through it all. They've been through the same thing you're going through. And they know exactly what you're going to do, exactly how you're going to talk, and that's it. And then you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want about what I just said, because in 10 years, you're going to tell me I was right, and you're going to look back, it's like, holy shit, what was I thinking? What was I thinking when I said that, when I did that, when I bought that? You know, like I said, tattoos are all right. You don't got to go overblown and do a whole freaking body. If that was the truth, holy shit, I'm doing 90 miles an hour. I'm not even... I put it on cruise control. I didn't even realize. But, yeah, say hello. Say, hey, Tom, what's going on? It's good to see you're still alive. And, yeah, I guess I'll just say that to myself because nobody fucking comments, man. What's going on? Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends about Guitar Tom D channel on YouTube. Yeah, you got relationships problem? I drive for Uber and Lyft every now and then, and everybody tells me about the relationships problem. You know, this one guy got in immediately. He said, man, what am I going to do? She's been a nag all week. I said, are you living with her? He said, no. I said, well, there you go, man. Problem solved. Delete, delete, delete. Done. You know, it's... To me, anyway, it's basically comes down to fucking. And if YouTube wants to delete that part right there, go right ahead. Because people can't deal with someone that speaks the truth and tells it like it is. You know, that's all it comes down to. You know? I mean, think about it this way. If a man didn't have a penis and a woman didn't have a vagina, what would there be to do? I'm waiting. I'm listening. What? What is there to do? Pay her way, pay her way, pay her way again? Oh boy, yippee. Wasn't that exciting? Hooray. Wow. Boring. That dinner, movie, boring bullshit, and etc. I've been through it all, man. I'm not doing it anymore. I'll tell you. But on other videos, I see men won't even approach women, ask them out, or women are like responding, talk to me, what's up with you guys? Why are you doing this? Why is this happening? Fuck, if you don't know, there's no sense even telling you. You know, I mean, what about all those false allegations you pull, and then when you find out the woman was lying, nothing happens, and the guy's life is destroyed? Just like that marriage scam, you know, provide and support and get screwed in family court. Same thing. Your life is destroyed. Over what? What did you get out of it? Why are you the one to get down on one knee when she ruins your life? Think about that. And then subscribe and do all the other algorithm blah, 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 blah. Hit the bell. Here we go again. And all right, another YouTube video. And this is how I turn it off. All right, man.